Yow! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast tonight. This is eXtelevision. I'm your host, eXtine, and I'm joined by Grizz. How you doing, Grizz?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Good. We got some UGC Platinum tonight. 92 Dream Team versus Just Kidding. And it should be a pretty good game here on Borneo. Excited about this payload. We were talking pregame and didn't even really get to finish the whole eulogy before game got started. But I think payload Highlander is like the best. I think it's the best Highlander. It's so cool. Stopwatch is a lot of fun. It's objective based games and maps have always been really fun in my eyes, like across all sorts of games. Unreal Tournament, enemy territory, and payload is such a great representation of it, and Borneo's turned out to be really cool. Grizz, what are your thoughts on this map, and excited about these teams tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited for this matchup. I think a lot of people kind of predicted this week as pretty much an off week for most teams. Top teams kind of playing teams that should be pretty easy wins, and everybody but this matchup and maybe IFA and Wu-Tang look like it's pretty clear, but I don't know. I'm pretty excited for this match. I think there's a couple players who could have it swing either way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not super familiar with some of these guys. There was some that I recognized on the roster, but one of them not showing up tonight. I think that was Dog21 for 92 Dream Team. And run into him in Arena Respawn, and he's got some talented pyro skills. But over on JK2, though, you do have Bowser 5. Bowser 5 is pretty boss. Boss.
I mean,
also Duwatna showing up tonight. Sorry, as well, pointing that out.
Yeah, I mean, JK has definitely only improved their roster this season from what it was 2 seasons ago. Great pickup with Bowser, showing last week sniping against Corsa. Going pretty even and showing that he's, a top plat sniper. And of course, Duwatna filling in for Bobby UBS because Bobby has been experiencing some Steam client issues from what I hear. So definitely not a bad trade-off to get Duwatna there.
Yeah, I'd say. And every time that we've seen Platinum level demos invite level demos in Platinum, it's always turned out very well. I mean, they know how to spam. They might not know necessarily some of the things that are going on with Highlander, but they're gonna understand that, like, you just kind of stand back, you play safe, you soak up heals, you get crits, like you just do badass regular demo things. You just get kills all over the place. And with the background that these invite level demos have, they're just very easily able to step into that role and kick some ass. So Duwatna should definitely be something that 92 Dream Team will have to look out for.
Yeah, I mean, something that JK kind of struggles with as far as like their total team comp compared to the real top plat teams, K&D, MTS, Hateful Eight, Boat Team, is they just don't really have the invite talent starting on their roster. Not gonna take any shots here because their flank does well every game, but they just don't have those invite soldiers, that invite scout who are gonna get those huge plays, and they have to rely on a little bit more coordination. So Duwatna on demo is just gonna be huge for them now that they're just definitely gonna win that demo v demo fight, and as long as he plays kind of to JK's style, I can't see it going too badly for them not having Bobby tonight.
Yeah. Now, to kind of transition that thought and shape it into a question about 92, you were saying that JK doesn't really have the invite talent yet, and I think we've seen some teams that, do just kind of build up the platinum ladder or climb that platinum ladder by staying in there, developing as a team, and I know players like Lemon Pulp have put a lot into the community. They've been around, they've been playing a lot of Highlander. Where do you think like 92 Dream Team is on that kind of scale of like, are they ET last season? Are they ET 2 seasons ago? Are they going to be able to compete up in the playoffs, or where are they going to end up this season? What are their potentials?
I think it's actually pretty interesting you compare them to ET, because as far as like structurally, they have some interesting similarities. Space Ghost, kind of reminiscent of like an early phase, doing pretty well in Platinum for his first season. He was a pretty dominant gold sniper and transitioned well into the Platinum scene. As far as like their demo, I think they have Zambler playing right now, who you know, pretty similar to how ET ended up picking up 38. I might be stretching this, but I don't know. I think they do have a ways to go. They're certainly an impressive team. I've been really happy seeing kind of their progress this season in Plat, and I don't know. Stay tuned for the power rankings because I'm pretty sure they're going to be moving up into that at some point. But I just got word that they're going to go live soon, so let's wrap this up. Do some rosters.
Yeah, let's take it down. There are a couple aliases. Is that Zomblers as a Charles Barkley? Barkley?
I'm gonna guess. I'll confirm later. I'm sending a message now, but I'm gonna guess that's Zamblers. That's who they've had playing. And other than that, pretty much all of 92 freaking aliases all the time. So we'll try and struggle.
Yeah, we'll call them what they are tonight.
They will be basketball
unless it's
players.
Pretty offensive, but thankfully not. Yep. Slimnish on Scout, Sky on Medic, Charles Barkley on Demo Man, Little Death the Engineer, Space Ghost Coffee on Heavy right now, but he's going to be sniping, correct? Blue Jean on Scouts, LeVar Burton on Pyro, Scruff McGruff and Cross Fuego both on Soldier, but that's Scruff's class, is that correct?
I think that's Crossfire, so I'm guessing he's playing Soldier. Which leaves Scruff McGruff on...
Heavy Weapons guy, right?
Spy, I think, because I think Blue Zon's playing Heavy. I don't know. They're all switching around, but I'm pretty sure they have Blue Zon on Heavy.
There you go. Scruff McGuff. Over on JK, Flintstone on Spy, Connor the Soldier, just Kappa, that is Bachelor 5, but his name is too long, on the Sniper. Jufro on Scout, Valkyrie also on Scout right now, Spyro is on the Pyro, Duwatna, Demo Man, Mario on Engineer, Lemon Pulp on Heavy Weapons guy, and that was Valkyrie on Medic. They're going to take offense first, too. Dream Team. Going to push that tempo, push the ball up the court. Let's see what they're able to accomplish here. Any like items or particular strategies that we might want to look for out of the gates here on Borneo?
Similarly to a lot of other payload maps, you know, kind of upward and Badwater, you're probably going to see a pretty passive hold here, and they're going to want to get set up on the next few points because they're just easier to hold. But I think we're going to see a couple of aggressive sacks from 92, and JK just playing around Valkyrie, who is not healing right now, but we'll see if he can get an Uber.
Yeah, he'd
and
probably be okay.
Other than that, I mean, it's going to be a pretty standard first payload. Some interesting traps here underneath the bridge. As far as 92, what they're going to want to do is just, you know, get Space Ghost into a comfortable spot and have him do work. They're going to really need to pressure Bowser if they want this match to go their way, though.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Always interesting to see how these defenses and, well, once the sides flip as well, how 92 Dream Team chooses to play defense. Right now, just kind of cautious beginning. Red playing pretty far back, just their Soldier and Spy upright. Cross Fuego stab down, so no Soldier bomb. No, shut down.
Charles Barkley goes down. Yeah, first initial sack's not going too well for 92 right now. Just kind of trying to get pressure on the car. And a nice trap takes out Little Death underneath that bridge. Good work by Duwatna. They're pressuring this right side, which is pretty common. Trying to get control of this house, get their sniper in a position that's just going to force the medic out. But right now they're having a little bit of trouble, and Flintstone takes down Space Ghost. That's a really nice pick.
Wow, great job by Spyro as well. The medic wasn't anywhere close, and he was like right there to reflect the Uber, and he wanted to just get out there and reflect. He had like 50 health early, but was still able to kind of like be a nuisance and didn't get any love from the medic, who was just kind of tucked away safely. You know, no offense to Valkyrie. Looks like they're not going to use this first Uber charge to defend the first point. I don't know. What do you think of that? I mean, do you think it's worth it to maybe pop the Uber here and slow things down, or is it better to just kind of make sure they hold second?
Oh, and
there goes Bowser.
Bowser goes down. That's a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, they are going to want to
here's
Uber aggressively into them with Jufro. Jufro's on him. Gets a couple frags there with 4G Duwatna as well, but you know, just going to stop the cart right now as they didn't get that med pick on Scott. That's going to hurt them later because now they're at a pretty big Uber disadvantage. They really just need to play around Sky and make sure that she's going to get that Uber and have
Good
it.
Forward
early.
teleporter from blue team. It's like right there behind the cart and just out of view from the red team. That's definitely up early enough that'll have an impact, even though the spawn is close by.
Yep, Spyro doing his job, taking down that spy. Pretty nice hold here. This is kind of one of a couple standard holds. Oh, and Uber is in there on the Uber on the scout. Slemnish trying to get something done. Does take down Spyro. Flintstone does go down to the engineer. A couple of good frags here from 92, but they need to get this sentry gun down if they want to push up this hill.
Yeah, that sentry gun is a great spot. Just the engineer pushing the cart, but Little Death has been doing a fantastic job of just getting that cart as far forward as possible. Really trying to do it all by himself. Bowser gets a snipe on the demo man, Barkley. There goes Space Ghost Coffee as well, some counter sniping.
But Valkyrie goes down to a nice stab from Scruff McGruff. That's a big pick. It's gonna mean it means that Sky's Uber disadvantage is gonna turn into a nice 45 to 50% Uber advantage. They need to figure out how to push this though, because right now they're just kind of feeding kills into JK's flank. Slemnish gets a nice kill on Flintstone. Right now they're just trying to force this right side again, or sorry, left side. But they're going in one by one and just kind of getting taken out by JK's kind of better DM.
Yeah, Bowser goes down at the trail end of that right before the heals return to the scene. So, I mean, that's a nice pickup. Bowser's still got 7 seconds left on his spawn. Blue Sniper actually goes down now, so good, making sure to counter that. Blue uses their demo, trying to get the sentry gun, getting air blasted back. Spyro doing a great job. Does get gunned down though.
But Sky goes in the pit. That's an unfortunate push for 92 as they need to get this card up, because if JK resets here, it's going to be a tough pushback. But Blue's on in a nice position.
Yeah.
And they do take out Duana. That's a great pick. And right now they're just going to take this tunnel area. That's a nice push by 92, taking advantage of that Uber advantage.
Yeah, I think it was also the heavy weapons guy got into a great position there. If he wasn't there on that rock, that Uber wouldn't have been nearly as effective, and they were just able to, you were worried a little bit about them falling through, and that heavy just kind of really solidified things for him.
Yeah, great positioning there by Blues on there. They're pushing in, they're trying to press this advantage. It looks like they've got JK on their heels. Right now, pouring a lot of heals on the Lemon Pulp, who does go down. Jufro gets an Uber, takes down Crossfire. Right now, it just looks like, I believe it's Jack with their pyro. It's just kind of stuffing them at that gate. So, pretty uneventful Uber there from JK. But Jufro trying to get something, but does get picked, and Flintstone, I believe that's a dead ringer. Dead ringer's out.
Yeah, Sky has an Uber ready to go, but she's just with a few players on the left side right now, just really with Pyro. Soldier's getting back into it. It looks like they're going to rotate now, so this might be unseen, but Little Death does down there. Here they are with the Uber charge inside the house. Not really much of a sentry gun to deal with, but it is down now.
They're playing with a lot of height
there goes the
disadvantage,
medic
though.
red.
Oh, but a great pick by Space Ghost with that mock and a body shot. And the frag's just really falling in 92's favor here as they're going to be able to push into this area. But Bowser gets the Space Ghost. That's going to open it up for JK again.
Yeah, and the heavy weapons guy's still there. Lemon Pulp with half health picks up the bottles, doing even better. There goes Sky.
Get Sky. That's a great pick, and right now there's just no cart time for 92, and JK is going to be able to come back in and just take nice positioning on this and give Bowser the heals he needs. Going for some picks on the cart here.
Little Death was trying to get out there, but getting really hard countered by the Soldier Connor. Just kind of in the right spot, right time.
Takes down Bowser. That's a nice pick.
Yeah,
again,
it goes
these
down.
sniper picks, with Bowser being as good as he is, like, 92 just needs to be taking advantage of them. Because if they're going to give Bowser the space he wants, they're going to get punished for it here.
They just lost Space Ghost Coffee, though, as well. So, I mean, that's kind of, once you get that one sniper down, as long as you can keep yours up. Right now, though, I mean, Scruff McGruff trying to get a stab on the NG, maybe get in here and get a sap down, but is actually going to get caught out by Jufro. Ubercharge is going to be ready for Valkyrie as well, so defense looking strong now.
Yeah, this point is pretty hard to push without Uber advantage or a really good pick. They're going to need to get some sort of opening here. They've got a nice trap up here on the left side that's going to just force that early pop, and Valkyrie playing pretty passively on that high ground, so it'll be interesting to see if 92 can kind of push into this area.
Yeah, they're going to go with a dome push on right side. He's got good positioning here. Oh, he's going to get separated from his medic. Might get trapped out here. No, it does reconnect. And they're just going to kind of back up. They did get the sentry gun there, so at least there's a small success. Engineer for Blue is pushing the cart. Little Death's been doing such a great job with that. Does go down, though, as soon as I say that. Caster's Curse. Sorry, Little Death.
Yeah, that was a pretty good exchange there from 92 as they came in with that Uber, but...
And Scruff just
Valkyrie
gets a
goes
stab.
down.
There goes Duwatna as well, so big changes now.
And Lemon Pulp snipes by 92. A Space Ghost
Wow.
Coffee.
It's a huge
Lots
picks.
of picks coming in here. And again, another kind of seemingly unspurred wipe there by JK. They just kind of got a little too aggressive, a little too comfy, and the pick classes for 92 just came in and punished him for it.
Scruff maybe got spotted there, but he was kind of trying to infiltrate early. He's going to have to back up now. I think he needs more metal for his cloak. Flintstone, Red Spy down, so they'll be kind of like not have a whole lot of information to see where Blue is coming from right now.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting change they made to this map. Now that you can't see, teams can rotate pretty freely if there's not a spy communicating where they are. So it looks like
and they're
Blue's trying to get in left side.
Yep.
But again,
And
Spyro
should
doing a
be
great
decent.
job of just denying him.
Yeah, he can't last forever, though, as LeVar Burton is packing a shotgun. A pipe on the sentry gun. It's still staying up with that Wrangler, but Blue is wrangling a mini sentry over there. Staffed by Firestone coming around. He gets gunned down. Chaos all over the place. Blue does finally get that sentry gun, but Charles Barkley getting attacked, barely surviving, is going to get arrowed to get healed up at that fast DPS, and I think Blue should have the capture here.
Yeah.
Yep.
A great pick on Valkyrie from Space Ghost again at that last push, really just kind of solidified it. No heals for JK, and 92 just kind of pushed in with that numbers advantage. That's kind of the aggressive playstyle they're gonna want. 8-11, that's it's not a bad time. It's a little slower than average, I'd say, for this map.
Yeah.
But not bad.
Yeah, first point was pretty trucking. They really didn't get slowed down all that much. Had to use Uber, but it was all good. Second point as well was pretty swift. They just kind of, I don't know, they didn't really get hung up all that long. It could have been faster, but there wasn't really any kind of like major defense. And then they certainly got held at the third point. I think they, could do the third point a bit faster than how that exchange happened. Basically just kind of that one really good strong stand was able to make things happen and delay that push into the third. But they got 4 pretty swiftly, so it was definitely overall pretty good push, pretty good offense.
Yeah, I was it's not that unusual to get hung up on that third point. It's a pretty difficult point to push. They've made some changes, but it's still tough. We're going to see if JK has any nice suicides this first round. Bowser's going to try and get aggressive right off the bat going to that left side.
Yeah, Duetna checking for some traps right now. Does find all the traps. So he might just leave those. He's not sure what to do about them yet. He's going to jump around them, actually. Blue
right
pushing
now
up here. Duetna, though, gunned down by Slemnish, so good pick off there. Blue's on the cart, but starting to get pressured now and blown up. As there goes most of the blue team.
Wow,
Valkyrie
with
is
a lot
safe,
of good
but-
picks there.
Yeah.
And JK's kind of initial push, that was nice. Got a lot of space on the cart there, which is nice, and a good bit of space on that left side. Slemnish looking like a pick here as Blue pushes up into that left side house, right side house, excuse me.
Ooh, now they wanted to take Uber out, but Valkyrie kind of like saw the one sticky blow up and was like, I don't know. They're kind of slowed things down now. Here's the Uber charge, though. We'll see what Duetna can get done with this. Counter Uber out from Red, flashes the Pyro, so they're going to get the blowback. The Sentry has stayed up this whole time as well. That is devastating if they can't get that down. Putting a lot into it right now. There goes Sky, actually, gunned down by the heavy weapon Sky. So Blue, still some players fighting here. The medic is up, has kept Duetna healthy. The push is still going, and eventually they're going to get this now.
Yeah, JK had a great sustained pressure there. Just kept pushing that point, kept putting spam into that sentry gun, forcing the engineer out. But we're going to see if they can roll this into second. This is a point that, if they get set up on, can be pretty tough to push. But I think JK is just looking to get there.
Great,
but
yeah, great
Crossfire
ambush
gets
by
a nice
Crossfire.
drop on Valkyrie there.
Yeah,
Really
he was
nice
just hiding
flip.
on the logs, and then as soon as the demo ran out and he saw the heal beam just around the corner, great pick.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like 92 really want to pressure this too much. They're getting bottlenecked in this left side, right side choke. But Space Ghost takes down Bowser, and he is sitting in this tunnel looking for more picks. getting
Abs on the
pressured out by
cart, but
Mario.
can't stop the capture. They're going to get it done. That'll move forward the spawn points, certainly help things out. And looks like they'll be able to at least get some good early distance on this. They should be able to get it most of the way out towards this kind of bridge and garage area.
Yeah,
so far, pretty good.
Yeah, right now, 92 needs to just get a defense up. They had a nice first hold, but right now they just got rolled through second. If they get rolled through third, this game is going to be really tough to clinch back.
Yeah, and they just have a level 1 right now.
Yeah, that's a nice pick on the Pyro. Kind of a nice opening pick as JK needs to get through this choke. Trap is up on that door. Let's see if he gets any.
Soldier running direct hit, but can't quite get the gun there.
Yeah, Little Death doing a pretty good job of keeping his gun up this game. Bowser looking for a pick, but gets taken down by Space Ghost again. Space Ghost doing a great job on the Sniper v Sniper right now. Really helping out his team a lot. And it looks like JK wants to push this right side, but there's just too much spam. They are going to be forced in that tunnel. And LeVar Burton, aka Jack, I believe, just kind of forcing him out. Maybe not Jack, I might be wrong.
Yeah, Flintstone with a good attempt at getting in on the gun, but everything kind of got like taken care of just in the nick of time. Sentry gun was able to do work, and Valkyrian JK is still being kind of kept in check. They're trying to push out here without an Uber, but I think this could be disastrous for him. Spy's looking to get behind him, and there's still just kind of plenty of people keeping him locked in place. LeVar Burton extremely banged up, 3 health, has to back out of that. They are keeping this pressure pretty sustained, and Red, for the most part, has abandoned the point. There goes Little Death taken down. Red just didn't have the numbers there anymore in order to contest it.
Yeah, similar to how JK lost that point, they got a little over aggressive, and JK punished them with their flank classes, and of course Duatna doing tons of damage there on that re-push with no Uber. JK doing a great job of drive pushing that point. And right now, Flintstone gets Slemnish. That's a nice pick. Slemnish is down on the flank. And Bowser takes out 92. It's Space Ghost Coffee. So this last point is pretty open for JK with 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah,
gun
it's
is
not
going
looking
up.
so good for 92 Dream Team.
If they can get this gun up and protect the... Oh, unfortunate as the direct hit combo takes down the sentry gun. JK just barreling in here, pushing them all the way back to spawn.
Oh, yeah, Flintstone getting a stab, a second stab. Gets the heavy and the demo. Those are like your 2 key players for defense. Now, Engineer's running out here trying to gun down the heavy weapons guy. Heavy weapons guy is down. NG on NG versus on the cart. Uber is out here for red team. Blue throws out a mini sentry. That Engineer Mario taken out though. Pyro's coming in here with the medic. Soldier as well, but now they might actually have to back up a little bit and to admit that push has failed. Surprisingly so, but I mean, that was just their first push. Got so much distance.
Bowser just peeks for a second and gets Sky. That's a great pick. I mean, that's going to buy them a couple more. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That's going to help them push into this last, as they now have a pretty hefty Uber advantage. Valkyrie is at 85%. They're going to want to use this right away. Flintstone takes down Little Death and the Sentry Gun. A great pick there. Sky just really forced into a corner right now. Can't be too aggressive as JK is sitting on that 100% Uber now. They are going straight in. They want to get on this cart. A big part of this last.
Big pipe.
Getting spammed out, but
the scout.
They're holding on, but
yeah, they might be able to. It's still up in the air. Medic has gone down. Oh no, Sky is still alive. Okay. Oh, okay, there it is. The capture there, anyways. Jufro coming back in, but actually, yeah, I was trying to call it out there. Space Ghost Coffee got a huge snipe on Jufro at the start of that. And it was like Blue just ran in with Uber and was like, you know, we're just going to Uber the demo man, put him in front of the cart, and then we'll run up with Pyro and Scout and just cap. But sniping the Scout, you know, changes it from a ×3 to a ×1. It looked like they might have been able to hold on there, but, you know, at that point it was just throwing bodies on the cart, and JK were able to just kind of get it done with the way that the numbers were. But nice defense attempt, but yeah, I mean, pretty awesome offense by JK.
Yeah, I mean, again, JK, I think, knows this map a little better. I think they've played stiffer competition in their scrims this week and kind of learned how they want to play that last point. It's kind of similar to you know, to most payload maps. You want to get that distance on the cart before you push so that once your Uber fades, you don't have as far to go. And even though JK failed that first push into last, they got huge distance on the cart all the way right up until the edge, which meant that they could just kind of throw bodies at the cart and know that they had the time to do it. So while it may have looked like a little bit of chaos there, I think JK kind of knew how they wanted to play that and looked pretty comfortable in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have logs here? I have logs.
Oh, excellent.
I'll send them to you.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, I sent them to you. So, yeah, some big things to point out. Space Ghost Coffee top fragging right now. That's huge for 92. They really need Space Ghost to be winning that sniper fight, because if Bowser goes off, he's going to shut down a lot of their pushes. He's a really kind of dynamic player that they have to be careful of, and Space Ghost for a new sniper is doing pretty well against him, I think.
Yeah, he had 2 medic picks, so I mean that's a nice asterisk as well. Also sniping Bowser 5 times compared to Bowser sniping him 4 times, so taking the lead in that toe-to-toe battle between the snipers, which is certainly a big advantage in the world of Highlander. We are getting started with the second set now, so JK did win that last set, pushing offense second. Now they're going to start this set off on offense and set a time here. Running double heavy for a second there. That ain't right. And we'll see what they could do. I mean, obviously, I think in that scenario of having just won the first set by your offense, you have to feel pretty good. If they turn in an even faster time, that's going to be pretty devastating to the 92 Dream Team. But you know, if the 92 Dream Team gets a good defense, then definitely they're in a good spot to force a third set here.
Yeah, this is kind of in JK's hands. If they relax, this game isn't much of a blowout, really, and 92 could definitely take the round. So I'm thinking that they are going to want to come out really aggressively. I know Bowser is going to want to redeem himself in the second half and dominate that sniper. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, you know, a good bit more heals on him, and trying to win that flank battle with Jufro and Connor versus Crossfire versus Slemnish.
Yeah, and at least one similar trap out by Charles Berkeley, and that might get spotted by, yeah, okay, the scout has seen the first one. Second one probably won't really be a problem either. Charles Barkley did get Bowser, though, with...
Ooh,
oh, no, okay, that was Dead
Ringer.
Ringer.
That
Yeah,
spot.
that was Dead Ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, nice idea. It's going to help him. Oh, Space Ghost takes down Bowser.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
how they have to start this. They have to keep Bowser down on the flank. Crossfire doing a nice job of pressuring it. Slemnish wanting to go in for this 1v1 with Jufro. But Spyro coming in here to help out. Spyro is one of the best flank pyros in the league right now, and you do not want to fight him as a soldier if you don't have a shotgun, meaning they're going to get out. Space Ghost takes down Bowser again with the Machina body shots. So, but the Uber is popped from Sky, which means they're going to have to get out now. They do want to force JK's Uber if they can here. Little Death doing a great job of just wrangling this cart.
Yeah, Lemon Bolt just barely getting away there with 7 health as Valkyrie finally comes out of the front door. Scruff McGruff goes down. That'll give them a little bit of comfortability as they're moving forward here. And they've put in some good pressure out and have pretty much their full team here, so they should just be able to get that first point.
The Collat kill!
Oh, man.
I love them. I love the Collat kills. Nice work by Space Ghost right now. Definitely doing a lot of work. He does go down there. That's unfortunate because they need him to set up this hold as Bowser is just kind of looking down the sideline. He's looking for the medic who's peeking him. What is he doing? But Bowser does not get the pick.
Now there's the Uber charge. Good timing from Blue. They're very far forward with their Uber here. Got players pushing the cart, so this is perfect positioning. They keep the pressure off, but there goes Lemon Pulp. So maybe Red, I don't know. Heavy's rotating upstairs. Kind of are thinking about it, but looks like Heavy's also kind of running towards an exit there. Medic might kind of get trapped here.
I think they really want to get out here. They don't want to hold this second point. It's already mostly the way done.
Yeah.
Juwatna trying to get aggressive here in this lobby, just trying to force out Crossfire, which he has
I think
done.
actually, if Connor had been more aggressive there, I think they could have trapped Sky and forced an early Uber charge in a really awkward position, but unfortunately for them, it didn't quite happen. Connor does get aggressive, though, and does take out the Demo Man, Charles Berkeley.
Yeah, going into this third point. I mean, 92 setting up here, but They're at, and they have the Uber. That's a safety net for them, but they don't want to use here. They don't want to get forced without forcing this blue Uber. Spyro goes down, Flintstone goes down, Lemon Pulp goes down, tons of frags for 92 here. This is how they want to set up, and there's the important pick as Space Ghost takes down Bowser. Those are all great picks, and that's going to give them enough time to get Zambler/Charles Barkley back up in here. But Sky did use the Uber there, which is unfortunate because Valkyrie now has that 100% advantage. But and they're going to want to take this left side with Duatna. And looks like they want to bring Jufro in on this too. Maybe pressure them out.
Yeah, we'll see what Duatna can do here. Gets the overcharge in. Also kind of gets bounced around a little bit. That's just going to slow things down. Should just be able to get the sentry gun here, but still kind of getting knocked around. It's finally going to go down. There goes Duatna, getting pressure from the side from Slemnish. So Red is still kind of in on the point. Starting to back up now, though. Connor ends up, yeah. Okay, that was weird. Crossboy got killed by a rocket, actually. It looked like he killed himself on the spy, but
yeah,
it's all right.
Oh, and there we go. Space Ghost is up right now. They need to give him some space and let him pick people on this card if they want to get a third hold, which they really do. Right now, there's just
yeah,
looks like a pause. Well, there's a lot to catch up on. That that last push from JK was pretty platinum caliber. Pushing in, bringing that scout in, making sure to force out as many 92 players as they could, and making sure to get the gun with Duatna. Valkyrie doing a nice job with that Uber.
Yeah, they just didn't really care about the gun or where the gun was positioned. They were just kind of like, yeah, we're just going to kind of like charge in here and just kind of take over. So really cleared the house out. Duatna doing great work and taking care of business, and certainly allowing them to get off to a really good start here. Sky is gonna, I mean, they're gonna have to back up here. I don't think they can really contest here.
Yeah, they might try and do what a lot of teams have been doing and setting up kind of a passive hold on last, which is a little bit dangerous, but they just have so little time. Like, JK is just blazing through this map. So they got to make up time somewhere, whether that be an ironclad last hold or maybe a passive forward hold and then falling back into that. But right now, JK doing exactly what they need to and putting the pressure on 92.
Yeah, doing their game plan, quick offense and just get those points as fast as they can. Definitely been very aggressive with their pushing and are getting a pretty steady time so far. I think they have to be pretty happy with it. Oh, looks like we are live again. So great. Now do have things to talk about again. There's the capture, no problem. Get that finished off. Pyro was trying to get in there to maybe slow that down, but now that the capture, paused
and
again.
Another pause.
So yeah, that might have been the classic. It looks like somebody was lagging. Might have been the classic unpause to get somebody to connect and then repause. I don't know, but
yeah.
Hopefully we'll just get going. Hopefully we will just get going soon.
Yeah, I mean, right now this pause has got to be, if it's from JK's part, I'm surprised. They have a lot of momentum right now. It'd be, even if they dropped a player, it'd be silly to kind of not push this advantage. But if it's for 92, it is a pretty well-timed pause. They've got to work out what they want to do here. All of their players pretty far forward, but this right flank is pretty unprotected. So I'm assuming that they're either going to throw Slemnish over there or pull out here. We'll see after the unpause. But right now, Mario just doing Jufro, sorry, doing what he does best and just playing Highlander Scout. I mean, getting frags when they overextend and capping points. Top boarding for his team.
Yeah, pretty good points there. I mean, pushing the cart is what it's all about. That's what it comes down to. And if in those down tempos, you're pushing with time 3, you're going to get a lot more progress than if you're just kind of like trying to make plays happen and then be like, oh yeah, now we have to push the cart. That's where you see a lot of teams trip up. And right now, JK have just been push.
Oh,
that's
and there it is,
really important.
The unpause is in. Everybody not moving their models. So we're going to have to reload. Oh, but Sky goes down to Bowser. And that's a huge pick.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my HUD's not loading. But yes, Sky did go down to Bowser there, and that's a drop. Huge play by Bowser as he just kind of peeked out that left side that they left unprotected and just got the pick on him. So
yeah, 92 just got wrecked in that aftermath of what was the pause on our side, at least. That's not when they actually paused. Space Ghost Coffee does at least help their defense out a little bit by getting a pick on Connor. We'll see what the blue sniper can do to respond.
Yeah, right now, just watching as they want to get this part similarly to how they... Oh, but Scruff got picked on Valkyrie. A nice med pick there. And that's exactly what 92 needed to reset up this defense. It's just going to give themselves some time. And the frags are just flowing in for 92 as JK got a little bit too aggressive there. I'm gonna go ahead and rejoin because my HUD is pretty terrible. But
sure. So Bowser wasn't able to quite get the snipe to open that up. Kind of chased off. It wasn't a pretty good spot, but not quite good enough. And Red has kind of been able to re-solidify here. Soldier's just kind of tucked away low. Spy kind of keep an eye on things. Run that classic cloak and dagger. Gonna get a great view of the blue medic and is gonna be really tempted. Does uncloak, ends up stabbing Spyro before getting headshot by Bowser. So some close range punishment right there. Tagging that head box. Red Sniper trying to get a look down that corridor, but can't find anybody. And just stands still right now. Oh! Yeah, Flintstone tries to push the cart and just gets headshot.
Yeah. Right now they need to keep JK off this cart. It looks like they have so much room, but if they give him the space, they're just going to push it right up and do what they did last round. Connor going down to Space Ghost, that's going to weaken JK's flank, but right now they're just playing around and probably waiting for Bowser to get some sort of pick here on a combo class. Or Flintstone to get in position.
Yeah, Flintstone's getting in location right now. It's back by their left-hand spawn. Nobody really looking over there. Scout just ran by, but did not see him. Had not uncloaked. Oh, barely scratched by some flames, and he goes down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, just kind of the random flame particles, but this is really what 92 dreams. Aggressive Uber coming out here.
Well, Scruff gets Valkyrie again. Yeah.
And that's a great play. That's what 92 wants to do. They want to punish them as soon as they get a pick like that. Doing a great job of just kind of rotating around, picking up some nice frags. Connor going down again to Space Ghost, who's just he's playing real well right now. He's rotating well, and he's getting some really good flank picks when he can't pressure the combo. So, I don't know, he's probably my standout player right now.
Scruff with big stabs as well there, you know. He's gotten a couple big picks on Valkyrie this game. And that's going to bring in a lot of confidence going into your offense if you know, like, wow, Space Ghost has just been reeling him off. Gets Bowser again. You just know, well, like, Bowser shut him down, and we got several medic picks, you know. Should bring him a lot of confidence going into offense here. They're still holding their defense. They're still adding time onto the clock.
Yeah, Valkyrie, I mean, at least this season has died a considerable amount as medic. I'm not sure whether that is due to kind of how his team plays and Spyro not really playing with the combo that much, or if it might be kind of a lack of awareness, but he is just getting punished this game by assassin classes as well as Crossfire, I think, once or twice. But
yeah,
Sky
Crossfire,
doing a great job of staying alive on this last point, which is what she needs to do. Right now, just inching that cart, not really getting it past that opening. That's what 92 wants. Just kind of playing around, going back to the resub for heals. 92 playing this how they need to play. They can't get caught out here. They know they're going to lose.
Blue about ready to push here, though. Had the demo on the left-hand side. Are going to use the Uber here eventually. Being slow about it, doing it mostly unnoticed. Haven't popped it yet. But Medic now kind of in an awkward spot. And losing players here. Going to push with Duwatna now. Can players get on the cart is a question. Look how far back that cart is.
Yeah,
from Red, it's going to stuff things.
Yeah, that's exactly what 92 needs to do. Keep those people off of cart so that when they have an Uber like that, it's not going anywhere. In fact, it's going backwards right now. So, excellent work.
That's terrible. And Spy's going to realize that and just touch it real quick. At least stops the backward roll. I think maybe Duwatna showed maybe at least a little bit of his unfamiliarity with this map. Just in terms of, like, you really got caught out on that Uber charge. Or maybe it was just the bad Uber and how long that they were sitting there. But Duwatna had nowhere to go to, and Uber faded, and he's, like, face-to-face with a heavy weapons guy. It's like, you're gonna die. I don't care if you're an invite demo man, you're gonna die.
And Bowser goes down again to the Machina.
Wow.
That's gotta be frustrating. On an 8-kill spree, Space Ghost Coffee, key factor in why they're holding this last so long. Right now,
definitely.
And it looks like JK's going to mix it up, push from another side, going across that newly changed bridge. Lemon Pulp gets picked by Space Ghost. That's a really nice pick.
Yeah, it was a good rotation. And NG's Sentry Gun's still up, though, for now. Trying to scratch it down, but it's still just staying in there.
Ooh, Space Ghost takes out Duatna and Mario. He's on a rampage right now, an 11 kill spree, and anybody who gets on that cart knows that they're going to get punished right now.
Oh my god, and the Spy actually just got air blasted back away from that Sentry Gun, which stays up. Stayed up throughout that whole engagement. And another great defense. And this is one of those parts, too, where just talking about, you know, the mechanics of pushing the cart and what you need to do with the cart. You need to keep that pressure, and you need to get it as close as possible. Where it is right now, you could fight and win the fight and then start pushing the cart, and you're not going to have enough time to capture it before they all respawn. It's so far back right now.
That's the pick that they want, and they're going to start soft pushing this now that Space Ghost is down. They're getting in on this left side. I'm worried that JK is just trying to bring too many people in with these Ubers. I mean, they have Mario, they have Spyro, not Mario, sorry. They have Jufro in there. Oh, and a ball kill on Crossfire. Nice Uber there. Lemon Pulp goes down to Scruff McGruff.
Another awkward Uber from Blue Team, because it was like Duatna sitting there and then just staring at Duatna. Duatna not really getting kills. Duatna in there alone now, getting totally burned to death. And so Duatna was just sitting there kind of being like, are we pushing? Where are we going? And then gets down to like half health. And then at that point, it's like, well, I have to pop the Uber to save Duatna, you know? And popped it on Duatna, and then like Spy comes in, backstabs heavy weapons guy. Duatna gets shoved around by the pyro. Other fights are going bad, and they just ended up getting stuffed. Stuffed again.
Yeah, right now, JK just trying to re-push this without Uber, but you know, they are getting pressed. Slemnish doing a great job of focusing down that heavy. Connor goes down again. I think that's like, I feel bad for Connor because he's just getting punished by Space Ghost and Scruff. Crossfire jumping in, but getting destroyed by Spyro later. Mario goes down to the Sentry Gun, but it does take out the gun. Duatna does take out the gun, and Jufro is just kind of dancing around on this left side, waiting for an opening.
Yeah, heavy weapons guy gets on the cart just for a second though, and they're not even pushing it on ×3 here. A whole lot of urgency. Uber's getting exchanged here. Again, focus on Duatna. Uber's for Blue is a little bit better, but the position afterwards is still kind of awkward. Spy by the Sentry Gun. We'll see if he can get a stab. Oh, does get Sky. She goes down.
That's a great pick.
Wow, but the point got stopped right at the end of it by Slemnish, so point still not captured yet. Duatna on the side with the medic. Continuing the pressure, the Pyro tries to flank, is at least going to chase them out. Does get the medic, Valkyrie dead.
Huge. Is he going to get Duatna here? That's Ignite. Slemnish comes in to help. That's exactly what they needed to preserve this push. They need the cart to roll back. It's just too close right now. Looks like they're going to have Space Ghost go for a forward play now that everybody's pushed out. But, yeah, wow. Nice save by 92 with the gun's back up right now.
Oh, Spy on the cart is pushing it, but at least... Down. Yeah, at least stop the backward roll. Yeah, we'll reset that timer.
Padding his stats pretty hard right now as he's just...
Oh, there we go.
I actually missed that. I was looking at the flank, but nice pressure from JK there to finish up the round.
I was looking straight down on it, so I didn't quite see where Spyro came from. But, you know, again, yeah, throw the Spy on there. Throw the Pyro on there. Just get whoever you can on the cart. That was a fantastic defense, though, and you know, now 92 have plenty of time to work with. They they got a capture at 8 minutes their first round, and you know, disappointing to lose that first set off of a fairly good push. But then you put up that defense, and they have to feel confident. And you know, I'm a believer in momentum. It is a concept. It is real. And I think that the Dream Team has to be fired up. You know, they just played that scrim game against the college team. They kind of didn't do so good against the college team as they thought they were going to do, even though they're like all-stars. And maybe now they'll actually show up and turn it on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty floored as to how Space Ghost is playing right now. I knew he was good. I played against him, but he is just going off tonight with the Machina. A good friend of mine, you know, Machina expert and spokesperson G, saying, you know, he showed him the strats, and Space Ghost showing that it works in Plat. It works on this map. Machina dominating. So
yeah, Space Ghost has it out. Is going to look around. Bowser getting the snipe on Little Death.
That's a huge
called
pick.
Out.
As the Sentry is just kind of unprotected right now, they might get a pretty easy first push. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. The
Yeah,
wrong
he
engineer.
flipped. Yeah, it's
But,
alright. But Bowser does go down to Space Ghost, does get that
He-
Machina snipe. And,
headshot.
you know, had a lot of patience about it. Just keeping my eyes on him. He might have to back up a little bit now. They're scratching at him, but he's going to get away with 8 health. Little Death back on the cart and has been doing so good pushing the cart in that first set, so probably will be aggressive on it again this set. Red does have some players on the flank, Soldier and Scout, both of them very low health though right now. Crossfire getting Jufro, and Connor going to have to back out here. 34 health. Dodging
Great work
revolvers.
great work by Mario there, keeping the gun up. It's getting pressured out pretty hard, but he's keeping it alive, and they still haven't used their Uber, so looking pretty good on defense here. But Space Ghost takes down Bowser, and he's just gonna creep up that left side. Sorry, right side. I've called it left side from the wrong perspective, but I mean, right now it's very hard to hold this point without your sniper up, and JK is realizing that as 92 comes in here and gets a couple picks to move it in, including the gun. So right now, I think the strategy for 92 is aggression, but they need to be on that cart. They have a lot of time, but they can't just push forward and leave it because they have
just
only
picks
so much time.
Sky in the side room with a trap. It's a huge play.
Yeah, really great pick as Duana takes down Charles Barkley. And right now, exactly what they didn't want to have happen is just like a total wipe for 92 here.
Yeah, Jufro getting the back kill on Blue Jean. And I mean, that's one of those situations where, I mean, trap kill kills the medic. You're sitting on your Uber, and there's a huge spawn timer on the other medic. It's just like, well, let's just attack right now. Use an Uber charge for free, and then when they have a charge, we'll have a charge. And they got a ton of kills for that, and that's going to be pretty devastating for the at least start of this offense here.
Yeah, right now that was a nice play by JK, but they need to do that a couple more times actually.
Yeah. Wow, medic just sitting on top of some pipes. If one of those was a direct from Duwatna, Sky would have gone down. Does need a sandwich though.
Down
So.
Bowser, working this the right side, just trying to force JK to stay out of that sight line. Doing a great job. Spyro goes down. That's going to help the flank, but again, Charles Barkley goes down, which is going to stop the push.
Yeah. Jufro gets picked off after being a little bit aggressive. Couldn't quite back out. Duwatna gets a kill. He's got a nice little spree going. Holding down that left-hand side, and with that sentry gun in comfortable position.
Bowser taking down Space Ghost, and then Sky shortly after. Great picks as he is showing that he's not going to be a walked all over this half, and he's going to pressure him.
And
but
here's the same scenario. Yeah, you just Uber Demo Man and push him forward. He gets 5 kills right there. Just chews it up. Gets a little Death Sentry Gun. Now has a Scout. He's actually going to get assists from his team there. Doesn't have to do the dirty work himself that time. But, you know, more effective plays from JK with able to get those Uber charges, get those medic picks, and just punish them.
On Sky, Jufro just dancing around, Girardied and all. Takes down Sky. Amazing scout play there from Jufro as he just kind of played around that and took advantage of them not having the heavy with them.
Yeah, their dream team is losing players to Scandal here. Having a tough time keeping their key players in the game. And that's just such a drawback when it's offensive pushing and you're trying to get through sentry guns and you need that Uber charge.
Yeah, right now 92 just needs to settle down and protect Sky. They were doing such a great job earlier in this match, but they're just getting like destroyed right now as they're bringing in all of their players every time and just Ubering right on top of them. And Duwatna, he might not have known the map before, but he sure as heck does now. Getting that great spam in from that left side. But we'll see. I think 92 is going to get a push together here soon with this Uber. Valkyrie sitting on 100%. I don't know if they know how big an advantage they have. Otherwise, they might push it.
Yeah, they're being kind of cautious here. Starting to come in. Duwatna still has some traps, though, in there. Medic's kind of far enough back, though. I think the traps are being discovered. Oh, he did pop the traps, actually. Here's the Uber charge from Blue. They're in. Trying to get Duwatna. They hold the Uber charge. They're going to counter Uber back.
But Jack slash LeVar, I think it's LeVar Burton. I might be stupid. But he's doing a great job of kind of deflecting that Uber. They need to take on Duwatna right now, and they don't get him. He's just spamming the cart and doing so much damage. Bluezahan getting some nice frags. But JK kind of maintaining control of that left side and keeping the gun up. So right now,
pressure on Blue Jean, though. He goes down to Connor, who's actually trying to get more damage done. Jufro coming in to kill Crossfire, so Blue is still just like restrained to this entire just first point area. They haven't really broken past it. And actually, it might not be a 7-minute hold if they can just hold this point for 3 more minutes.
Yeah, and that's a huge issue, is that, yeah, they have a lot of time to get the rest of the map, but if they can't push this second point, it's going to be all over for them. And
yeah,
again,
I mean, it just eats into your opportunities later.
JK settling into that hold they like to on the left side. Lemon Pulp goes down, that's a good pick. The Heavy is down, they're going to want to pressure this right now. Bowser goes down, that's good. These are good picks that 92 needs to move in on, but Spyro coming down and just denying them, saying, get out of my house, pyroing all over them.
Yeah, he didn't get the most kills, but just good plays, and Sentry Gun is going to go down, though, finally, as a Sapper gets put on and after Mario is dead.
And the flank comes in for 92, gets very aggressive, and gets a lot of frags. That's exactly what they need. This is definitely a point cap. They need to start moving now, though. 6 minutes with how long they took last time. I think they actually spent about 5 minutes on the latter half of this map.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a very good point. I mean, they were able to cruise through those first 2 points last time that they played offense here. This time, though, clock already ticking, and Red a pretty decent escape out of that last point. Just a level 1 going up, and it's on a different location than we've seen out of the other teams. It's kind of looking out of that left-hand door.
Uber all the way in for 92 right now, just kind of pressuring it, getting this entry down. That's nice, but they need to be moving the cart here.
They actually didn't get the sentry gun down. They almost did, but it was saved by Wrangler and air blasting stickies away.
Yeah, that was a nice work. They're getting
pressure on Blue
out
Jean
right
does
now.
go
They
down.
need to get out.
Pressure on Charles Berkeley too. Oh,
yeah,
Medic
Sky's
is toast
definitely
here.
down here. Unfortunately, Sky does go down. It's going to hurt 92's chances of pushing in, because JK is going to get settled into that that very nice hold that they had last round. So
yeah, only consolation being Little Death like chasing Connor around a corner and getting the kill there, keeping his mini sentry gun up. But Blue's forces just kind of starting to get back out there. Charles Berkeley sees the spy, pretty clear cut. Dead Ringer does go out. He's just going to back into his own space. A couple players going down though for 92 though.
Yeah, and again, Bowser doing a nice job of getting the demo pick at the end of that, just crippling 92 right now. I don't even think they should be this far forward, because Jufro's just going to jump on them. And Little Death goes down to Bowser, who's deciding that he's going to actually show up and play right now with a 4-kill streak.
Yeah, that's an aggressive snipe spot. On top of that barrel is pretty fantastic. Should be able to get some good shots out there. Hasn't been able to get a kill yet. Scout on the side. Bowser kind of has to look over that away for a second. He's going to back up here.
Yeah,
Blue Spy, Scruff is in a decent place, but they need to do something to open things up.
Yeah, Scruff needs to make a play here. They need to get some sort of med pick or something, but again, Space Ghost goes down to Duwadna when he's trying to get aggressive. That's one of the problems is... Oh, and that's a nice pick. Duwadna goes down. That's something they can push off of here, but they need to take advantage of it and get in with their demo. The Uber's popped from Red Team. That's nice. Sky just kind of chilling there, and is going to Uber back onto them. As the sentry gun is down, they have the Uber advantage. They need to get in on this. Lemon Pulp goes down to LeVar Burton. Nice work. Again, they need to be on the cart. They need to be pushing. They did well on last, but right now they're struggling with the 3rd point.
Scruff comes in, gets a good stab on NG. The gun has gone down as well. Snipe on Jufro. And those are the only players down, though, right now for Red Team. They're still kind of hoping to hold this. Demoman is peeking a little bit, but still unsure about whether they're going to get out here. The Spyro gun down. And pressure from Duwadna, but I think that Blue is still going to persevere here.
Yeah, again, JK is caught in a very awkward position here. They need to win this fight or they're going to all be caught out of last. And it does look like they are going to come in and push 92 out, which means that was a pretty smart play by them.
Yeah,
heavy
all
over
the play
that
with Connor. They still have prevented this capture for just a little bit longer, so they are going to have to hold last for 3 minutes. Ubercharging in here on the house. Duwadna in trouble, kind of gets trapped by himself. Spyro out here though on the combo. Might be able to get the medic too. No, can't get Sky. Does get Charles Berkeley at least. Red is backing up. Valkyrie did go down somewhere in that exchange.
And again, some nice picks.
Other
These are
players
all
too.
good picks, but Lemon Pulp waiting on top. He is spotted out, but he does get Crossfire, so, you know, nice 1-for-1 trade. But Slemnish cleaning it up and just staying on this cart. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know, eXtine. This is gonna come down to the wire for sure.
Yeah, this is gonna be tight. I mean, Mario's got his setup going right now. It's just level 2, but in that really clutch spot up on top of the barrels, he could maybe be unlucky. Okay, it does get up to level 3. I was gonna say if they like peek it real quickly or try to just get a bunch of damage on it early. But he's gotten it up, and Blue's just gonna get set up in here. They just have a little bit more to
Flintstone
go
coming in
for
on the medic
overcharge.
right now. He's in that back room. He is spotted out by Slemnish though. But Slemnish almost taken out by Flintstone in the backfield. Right now, they need to be they need to have a good coordinated push. They need to take out that gun early and get on this cart, and then re-push later if they want to get this in the next minute or so. They're being real aggressive on this right side, but without Space Ghost's entry pick, this is going to be tough for them.
Yeah, JK, we're positioned on the other side of the map
Ooh,
now,
Lemon
rotating
Pulp,
around.
nice pick onto. Oh, there's the whole cart, and Sky goes down to Bowser. Oh, this is going to be so close if they're going to be able to get this or not. It's going to be a tough decision whether to push this dry or wait for that Uber. But again, picks all just falling in JK's favor. They need to be really careful here and preserve their lives. You can't just be throwing it away. Slemnish getting some nice picks. Jufro going down to Little Death.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you're going to have to try to get in here early before you really have that Uber charge. Went Kritzkrieg, which is a smart decision. Maybe give them a little bit more time to get in there and push, but they're also, I mean, they have to push
goes
early.
down, that's a nice pick.
Ooh, wow.
And did the sentry go down at some point, or did they move it up? Ooh, Spyro goes down,
still,
all good picks. It's a mini sentry. It's a mini sentry. So again, all good picks right now. They need to just be on this cart. They have to get this before the spawn from JK comes in. Oh, it's going to be very close. They're going to pressure this cart. 30 seconds.
They're going to have Uber charge ready to go here. They got to stop this spy. Okay, there we go. Uber charge has gone in as the crits has come out. He keeps the demo alive. The heavy has gone down. It's
There's
just
so many frags.
Duwutna, what are you going to do?
Oh my god.
14 seconds on the clock. Oh my god, no, gets thrown up in the air. The scout is there now. Jufro.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
And they're running in the NG here. He's got a mini sentry on his Sky. The spy is there to help out his life. The pyro is coming. They're just going to block the capture. And there it is.
Wow, that's an incredibly close game there. An incredible crits from 92, but just not enough.
Duwutna and Jufro making some huge plays. And, yeah, there you have it.
Wow. That was an intense final couple minutes there. But,
yeah.
What do you think? Should we see if we can bring in somebody for an interview, or?
Oh, I gotta get going to this marina respawn, but that was intense, man. My mind is still blown. I don't know what I could say to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, 92 just came out and impressed the heck out of me there. Maybe a little bit flubbed of a second hold. If they had gotten that earlier, I'm fairly sure they could have taken that round. But you know, something to learn from. 92 already played some pretty good teams had on payload maps and done pretty well. K&D first week on Upward, and this week against JK on Borneo. So.
Yeah, well, maybe, I mean, that's something telling about JK's skills. Maybe what we could expect out of him more this season. Definitely some dedicated players. I mean, getting Duwutna to step in tonight certainly helped him out. Duwutna played great, did some great things for him. Bowser, you know, was not looking as good as Space Ghost Coffee, but still definitely did a great job and got some pretty clutch kills in there. Definitely also a team effort. You know, they played well, they played tight. Definitely some concerns about Valkyrie and how much Valkyrie went down. But nonetheless, you know, they were able to just kind of persevere through it. So GG's through them. Do
you want to bring up the logs for just a bit?
Yeah, sure. Let's check those out.
I mean, pretty interesting stats coming out of this one. Snipers closer than I would have thought, I guess. I mean, 9-4 is a pretty strong showing from Space Ghost there, and he did outfrag him. But med picks that were just huge. Bowser had 3 of them that half. All of them coming at pretty clutch times, including the pick on Sky when they were pushing last, which, you know, could have been a game winner for him. And of course, looking at Jufro here, just I mean, he is not invite, but holy smokes, does he know how to play Highlander Scout. Destroying the flank, 6 scout picks on Slemnish, 7 picks on Crossfire, and, look at that, 9 combo picks? He did a lot of work that round.
Yeah. Definitely was kicking some ass there. Duwutna with 474 damage per minute. That's a good 60 in front of Charles Berkeley, and 100 in front of Space Ghost Coffee. So, I mean, he certainly was a huge impact player. I mean, it's him and then 3 other players for 92 Dream Team. So, he definitely kind of was up there for his team, doing a lot of work. And just so helpful to the effort to have a player of that caliber throwing pipes and stickies around. So well played to them. Do you know what the next map for UGC is off the top of your head?
I
what
do.
We got coming
it
next
will
week?
be Viaduct, everybody's favorite Hoff map. So I don't know. I think there should be some pretty interesting games. I think Boat is going to probably be up against Candy. I don't know if they both won, but that's what I'm guessing. Based on the messages I've received from my team, I'm pretty sure Boat took it home for us. But Candy playing Chill Penguins, I'm gonna go with the defending champs on that one too. So if they both play, that should be a pretty nice match to watch as well.
Yeah, well, I have to see how it goes, but we'll definitely be here next week, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure to join us then, Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. I'm eXtine. I've been joined by Grizz tonight. Grizz, it's been a pleasure having you.
Yeah, as always, lots of fun, man.
All righty, well, ladies and gentlemen, we will catch you guys